How's it going, you guys? I just want to really quickly thank you for the amount of support and likes and comments you gave on my previous video, which I really didn't expect, so thank you so much. I know I'm not the best at making these sort of videos, but any and all feedback is really greatly appreciated. It means a lot to me that you guys are giving me a chance to entertain you, even if it's just for a few minutes a day. So, thank you. So without further thank yous, let's get into the video. Well guys, it's that time again. The new week is here and there's more bounties to do and collect, so we're gonna handle them in again, and this time I've actually done every single bounty. Last time I left out the heavy weapon bounty, but I've finally got that done. Of course, there's no sniper rifle bounty this week. Of course, it's unfortunate, but there's pulse rifles, scout rifles, fusion rifles, and sidearms. So there's unfortunately no snipers, but I'm sure it'll be next week or sometime. Hopefully that I'll be able to get that. But let's just start off right away with sidearms, because sidearms, I mean, what else can I expect rather than a Crucible sidearm, and that's exactly what we get. And I know sidearms are stupidly overpowered, but I've got the best ones I need, so that's not really relevant to me. Ooh. Okay, I've never seen this one before. I think this is an Iron Banner one. Yeah, it's definitely Iron Banner. Wow, that is... I've never even seen this one before, I'll be honest, guys. ASHRAVEN'S Flight. Looks pretty decent. The perks... not too bad. That's new to me. So what we'll be going for this week, really, or hoping for, is the scout rifle. Yeah, scout rifle, I suppose. So let's just go straight away with scout rifle. Oh, we get the Iron Banner scout rifle. That's unfortunate, but once again, we got two characters to go with that. Look at the range and impact on that scout rifle. That's stupid. Not too bad perk. Keep going on, and hopefully we'll get some better prizes. So let's do pulse rifle now. HAWKSAW. I have a god roll HAWKSAW already, but we're gonna check the perks in this anyway. So we get snapshot, which is very good. Reinforced barrel, not as good with HAWKSAW. Outlaw and hammerforged. That's not so bad, you know. Hammerforged, outlaw, and snapshot. There's obviously way better perks I can go for in terms of like max stability, but it's better than nothing. And I think last is the heavy weapon bounty. Yes. And we get the ruin wake. So hopefully on the next character we'll get better luck. So let's go on over to the warlock and see if our luck gets any better. Moving on to the warlock now, and geez, I really hope our luck gets somewhat better, because so far it's been quite crap. So let's go straight away with the sidearm. We get HAVOC Pigeon. I don't know if you guys like care about looking at the perks, but if it's like a HAVOC Pigeon, for example, I've really already got the best sidearms I need, but I usually just flick through the perks anyway, just to get through, see if they're any worth keeping at all. Yeah, this one's not really worth it. And I know actually I'm not max light level right now, but I don't really mind. Let's go fusion rifles next. We get 77 wizard, and I also actually completed a Crucible part of my book. So there we go, got two things done at once. 77 wizard though, that's like the most common drop from Crucible at the end of games, I think. Cascade, race frames, accelerate coils, and performance bonus. I think performance bonus is actually a really good perk on a shotgun, for example, because it's, I mean, when I had my stupidly overpowered Matador, it was such a good perk to have. Let's move on to the scout rifle. The exact same scout rifle as last time, the Iron Banner one, which I think, yeah, has pretty bad perks, to be honest. We're going to keep going. Let's go heavy weapons first this time and then do pulse rifles last. So we get the Silver Dread, which is a really good machine gun if you can actually get a good roll with it. I mean, most rolls are decent, but if you can get a really good stability roll, it's a melty gun. So not too bad, but once again, we're after Trials guns. Pulse rifles, please give me a pulse rifle. I've read from you guys in the comments that you've got pulse rifles, you've got the pulse rifle and that sort of thing, so I'm envious of you guys, but I really would like it, so let's see if we get it. Of course we don't. We get the HOPSCOTCH PILGRIM, which I have already, but let's see the perks anyway. Fully auto, hand-laid stock for a lot of stability, and small bore and counterbalance. So not too bad, actually. Not too bad for having an absolute stupid amount of stability. For our warlock, that's all our bounties handed in, and so far, no trials weapons. So when I said last time it's a small chance of it happening, it is a small chance of it happening, and that time I got the trials weapon last video, that might be the only time I get a trials weapon from these bounties. So let's hope that a hunter gets some better luck. So let's move on to the hunter. Final character, guys. I'm praying at this point. I'm praying at this point we get something, because I really love getting like really cool and interesting guns for you guys to see. And if it's a video that doesn't really give any cool loot, I'm a bit bummed out for you guys watching, of course. So if I don't get anything, I very much do apologize, but here's hoping. So we're gonna go with heavy weapons first. And we get the Titanium Orchid, which is a Iron Banner one, which was the most recent rocket launcher that was sold, I believe, last time Iron Banner was out. It's not too bad of a rocket launcher because the stats are pretty decent, but that's not too bad. Let's keep going. We're going to go for sidearm next. I don't think we're going to pay a huge amount of attention to the sidearm because there's not a massive amount of perks you can really get. Snapshot, Relentless Tracker, and Range Finder. Not so bad. We're getting majority Iron Banner stuff this week, it seems. 3 to go, and we're going to go Fusion Rifle. We get the... Yes! It's always the last character we get the Trials gun on. We get a Trials Fusion Rifle. I've never seen that one before. Okay, well, them perks. Holy crap, them perks. Last Resort and Exhumed. I mean, Last Resort, it's meant to be a Trials weapon, I get that. That's still a weapon I haven't had before, ever, so I can add that to my collection. I'm actually really happy about that. It's always the last character I'm doing and handing bounties on that I get something. So that's changed everything. At least I actually got a gun that is Trials related. So let's see. Pulse Rifle and Scout Rifle just to finish it off. So let's go Scout Rifle first. We get the Hero Formula, which I'm not really a big fan of Hero Formula sort of Scout Rifles. Return Descender. Return Descender. Geez, that's a perk I've not seen in a long time. Zen Moment. Perfect Balance, Explosive Rounds, and Return to Sender. No, it's not too bad perks. So high rate of fire Scout Rifles is always a bit too weak for me in Crucible personally. And to finish up the entire video, we're going to do Pulse Rifles, and hopefully... Here we go. Oh, we get the spare change. That's such an old Pulse Rifle. Wow. It's been a year or two since I've seen this sort of one. Third Eye, kind of pointless with the artifact. Fitted Stock, Casket Mag, Oiled Frame, and Eye of the Storm. So that's pretty unfortunate rolls, and that's a really long time since I've seen a spare chain. So once again, let me know what you guys got from your bounties. Obviously that's all of my characters done and accounted for with bounties, so hopefully next week I'll get something decent. But once again, let me know what you guys got from your bounties. I'm always interested to hear. If you guys do enjoy these sort of videos, then leave a like and tell me what you prefer, that if you'd like to see one of these videos once per week. And tell me if you prefer me to inspect the weapons and look at all the perks and stuff, or if you guys don't really care about the perks and just want to see what guns I get. Otherwise though guys, leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching.